When your Bosch-trained mechanic performs a gold service on your vehicle, 55 items are checked or serviced. Exterior lights, headlight alignment, reflectors, warning lamps, dash and heater control lights are all checked for correct operation. The battery condition and connections are checked to ensure consistent starting, and the security and output of the alternator are tested. The door and bonnet latches are checked, and locks and hinges are lubricated. Wipers are checked to make sure the screen is kept streak-free and the screen wash is refilled. Where the vehicle is fitted with a pollen filter, the filter is inspected to ensure clear airflow, and aircon is checked for cooling efficiency. The engine oil is drained and refilled with new oil according to manufacturer specifications. The oil filter is replaced, and the engine is visually checked for oil leaks. The engine air filter is replaced. The engine coolant level is checked, and the condition and strength of the antifreeze is measured. Engine coolant is added to the system if required, and the cooling system is visually inspected for leaks. The condition and tension of accessory drive belts, such as the alternator belt, is checked, and the spark plugs are replaced if required based on the vehicle mileage. On vehicles with adjustable valves, the clearance between the cam lobes and the valves is measured and adjusted as required. The fuel system, including the tank and fuel cap, are inspected, and where an external fuel filter is fitted, the filter is replaced. On vehicles with a timing belt, the manufacturer's replacement interval is checked, and replacement is recommended if required. Next, we move on to the brake system. The operation of the brake servo is checked, along with the condition and boiling point of the brake fluid. The recommended brake fluid is added to the reservoir if required. Brake calipers, pads, discs, wheel cylinders, shoes, and drums are inspected for wear or damage, and brake hoses and brake lines are checked for corrosion or wear. The operation of the handbrake and security of linkages are checked, and adjustments to the handbrake are made when necessary. Areas checked in the steering and suspension system include road springs, the condition and level of the power steering fluid, and all major steering and suspension components, including suspension struts and shock absorbers, control arms and ball joints, the steering rack, track rods and linkages, anti-roll bars, and anti-roll bar links. The gaiters on the steering rack are inspected for tears or cracking, and the shock absorbers are inspected for leaks or damaged mountings. Wheel bearings are inspected for looseness or excessive free play and road noise. The rubber gaiters on the driveshaft joints are checked for cracks or tears that could allow their lubricating grease to escape. The fluid level inside the gearbox and differentials is checked, along with the operation of the clutch on manual vehicles. The transmission or gearbox is also inspected for fluid leaks. The exhaust is checked for leaks, and to ensure that mountings are secure, the condition and tread depth of all tires is measured, and tire pressures are checked and adjusted as required. Wheel nut torque is adjusted to match manufacturer's specification. Finally, a scan of the engine management system is performed, the service reminder light is reset where fitted, and the service book is stamped.